First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash, Thawadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, for letting me do another video through the Spirit. Thawadi Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, for giving us this truth as word. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. And I just want to do this lesson on, this Sakari fiasco, which really isn't a fiasco, it just happens. He's just another precautionary tales for you, which brothers have been rebuking that guy and tell him he's going off, and he decided not to listen, and look where he's at now. He's been exposed for being a booty warrior, and there was no coming back from that. We all listen, man. You can try to defend yourself, and I'm not dealing with it. Nigga, it's because you like getting fond of it, man. There's no coming back from that. There's nothing you can do to refute those charges, bro. It's over. But the main point I want to get, and what I'm gonna tie this video through the Spirit, Lord willing. So it's all an act. So, and I'm gonna play the clip that he says, where he says out of his own mouth. He said, because I'm saying this to say, I've met the certain apostle. I've met Apostle Aram Lab, and I've met the Apostle Rakah, briefly Apostle Rakah, but I've met Apostle Aram Lab for a little bit longer. We had that, summit in Chicago, and I can tell you for myself, that man is the same man as he is on video and off video. That it's not an act. I said that in my head. He's not acting. And brothers you meet throughout the four corners of the earth, when you travel a little bit, these men aren't acting. This is them. That what you see on camera is what you get. Certain brothers like certain, different sports and different things like that. But they're not playing two different characters like you guys are. You guys are playing, you put on your Hebrew Israelite character mode for the camera, and when the camera turns off, you're just another nigger on the block. That's what you become. You just another dude. The brothers and the apostles that where our lives have been changed through this truth, man, and somewhat of y'all lives, but y'all truly haven't changed. Y'all still keep that old man on, as the scriptures say. So I'm gonna let him play, and he puts his foot in his mouth a lot, like the elder said. But let's let this play.
Anybody know me? I just seen somebody say something, and people don't listen. I've been the same nigga since birth. Anybody know me? I just seen somebody say something like, "Oh, he talks different than he used to." What your dumb ass don't know is, this is how I always talk. I've always talked like this, right? People are seeing content that, he's saying the game. When the camera wasn't on, that's how I was talking. Ask anybody that really been around me. That's who I am, fool. I've been banging against. I'm 9 years old, my nigga. 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just got all messed up. Oh my God, Gorilla. He said, y'all notice I still say Gorilla Hebrew, right?
So right there, he said it out of his own mouth. I hope you end up like fucking 4 extra, blow your fucking hand off of the goddamn firecracker. But look, he said it out of his own mouth. He's been the same nigga since he was 9 years old. I don't want to be the same nigga that I was when I was 9 years old. That nigga was retarded and stupid. We're supposed to change in this truth, man. And I get what he's saying. Of course I understand what he's saying, but he's saying what he said. He hasn't changed. He's that same nigga. He's that same nigga. He's that same nigga. He said what he said. Motherfucker, we changed. I can tell you personally, I'm not the same nigga that I was in the world. And I hope to never be that nigga again. But that's, he wanted to be that nigga again. That's why he surrounded himself around that culture and around all that niggertry. He wanted to be that nigga again, man. He never stopped being that nigga. He said it. We stopped being that nigga. I said, I get what he said. Actually, I don't get what you said, nigga. Been the same. Yeah, you've been the same person, you know, if you're saying it like that. But we're supposed to change. Let's get that, actually. I believe it's Colossians, but I'm going to type it in real quick. Oh, yep, the Galatians is a good one. But I'm going to get the Galatians. I'm going to read the Galatians, but I'm going to click on the Colossians. But Galatians 6 and verse 15. It says, for Yahushai, for in Hamashiach Yahushai, neither circumcision, anything, nor uncircumcision, but a new creature. So we ought to be a new creature in this truth. So I'm gonna just, I just wanted to read that real quick. But I'm gonna jump to this Colossians. This is Colossians 3 and verse 9. It says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. That nigga, he said he never put off the old man, and he have put on a new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Yeah, to be renewed, to be refreshed, man, to make anew. That nigga was not made anew. He's that same nigga, like he said. That's why he always wanted to be around that gang shit, that gang culture. Being a no jumper and shit like that. Because he's always been that same old monkey, man. He's never changed. And he never wanted to change. And look, the Lord has let him go to all his devices now. Somebody asked on this live stream, he said, so what do we do now? And this nigga said, I don't know. What the fuck do you mean you don't know? Follow the Bible, that's it. What the fuck? These guys are, man, Sakari is just one of many. He's a precautionary tale to get away from these guys. Because when that C-hip comes down, they're going to tell you to fucking take it, man. They're going to tell you to take that shit. This nigga said, I don't know. Where do we proceed from here? I don't know. What the fuck? That is the most maddening thing I've ever heard come out of a Israelite's mouth. You just leaving the flock to the sword, man. You just let them, just fuck them. I don't know. Figure it out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? But that just shows that they're hirelings, man. They have no care nor concern for the flock of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Which I'm gonna grab that real quick. They have no concern nor care for the flock, man. Straight up. And you see it within their actions. Sakar is just one of many, man. There's going to be more to come as we enter the time of Jacob's trouble, and the world gets tighter and tighter, and the press gets harder and harder. More of these guys are gonna pop out the woodwork and just fall off, or lead you to the sword, whatever it may be. And if you people want to follow him, and I'll say you motherfuckers, because if you're not the elect, you're just another motherfucker. If you're not of the elect and you're going to follow these guys, but the elect is going to come out of them. The elect is going to, escape from these guys. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is gonna get them out of y'all clutches, because you dudes, man. Oh my, the I don't know was crazy. The I don't know was you just fuck everybody, huh? Fuck everybody. This is St. John 10 and verse 10. It says, the thief cometh not. Actually, I'll start at 11. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is a hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seest the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catches them, and scatters the sheep. It says the hireling flees because he is a hireling and cares not for the sheep. This guy, man, I don't know. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Nigga, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Bro, come on now. That's how you know that House of Cards is gonna fall apart, man. The dudes that's left, man, they're just gonna go back to the world, or find some offshoot. But the elect is gonna continue. But that was so just. Man, they're just hirelings. They're hireling and they're just acting. Like he said, I'm the same nigga. Oh, I've changed. I've been talking. I've been like this. Yeah, you been that same nigga, my nigga. You been that same dude. You been that same fucking nigga. And look what the Lord has done to you. You think you're all good. In his mind, he thinks he's probably all good, and you're not. You're not, man. You're not. But this is why the Lord has set up the actual prophets and his actual men to warn the true followers of Yahweh Shem Shai to flee from these guys, man, to get away from them. Because as we enter closer and closer and closer to the end, you see these dudes just wigging out, man. The other nigga, I'm God himself. You need to follow me. Smoking a Black and Mild. This is going to be more of this shit. The whole comfy thing is just fucking gone. GOCC is gone. I ain't heard shit from GOCC in years. In years, man. Only big ones is really fucking IUIC and IUSUBK, and all that's gonna fall apart, man. Somewhat HODC, I just personally haven't heard anything from them lately. Genesis is nobodies. They're nobodies. Just an offshoot of Sakar, which is gonna fall apart. You guys are through, man, and y'all don't see it. That nigga talking about us not seeing it. You don't see these prophecies coming to pass. And I'm gonna close. You know, that's actually what I'm gonna close with. What Peter said about y'all. 2 Peter 1 and verse 9. It says, actually, I'll start at 8. It says, for if these things be in you and abound, they have to abound. They have to stay with you. The being virtuous, godliness, brotherly kindness, attributes that increase you in this truth. It says, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. It says, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off. Yeah, he can't see these prophecies. And have forgotten that he have been purged from his old sins. And what he hasn't been purged from his old sins because he never changed. He never took off that old man. He never was washed in the word. He stayed that same nigga since he was 9 years old, man, which is not a boast. Which is not a boast, man. Jay, I'm that same dude since I was young. That's not a boast, man. That's foolishness. That's foolishness. You're supposed to change. As you get older, you're supposed to change and become, especially in this truth. You're not supposed to be that same little fucking kid in your mind. That same fucking kid, man. Same badass kid. It's not how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be that same badass little kid. You're supposed to be different. Time to get off this freeway. But yeah, you see it. And it all makes sense of why he is the way he is. It all makes sense. He puts his foot in his own fucking mouth, man. So, with that, Lord will hope that that's edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. With that, shalom.